Welcome back to the old barn on Ann Street in beautiful Shelburne, Nova Scotia. If you're in Canada like I am when you're watching this, then happy Thanksgiving weekend. But if you're from outside of Canada, well, happy second weekend of October. Today, in our episode today, we're going to start right where we left off last week in the loft of our barn. We were working on stairs, and we want to finish off the stairs here in the loft in today's episode, but we want to go back to the fall of 2023, November of 2023, and show you the work that we did then. And we're going to kind of show you how we were juggling all the renovations and upkeep and changes we were making to the barn and setting up the studio at the same time having our first event. It was an exciting time, so here we go. So we're exactly 1 week out from Janet's Christmas market in the old barn. She's been putting a lot of stuff on social media. She's got 20-some vendors, over 20 vendors coming to this market. She's been posting about every vendor, and there's been a lot of excitement. Over 1,000 people have responded. We don't think that many are going to come, but on her social media, that many people have indicated that they're interested. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens a week from now. What's really interesting is the barn isn't actually ready yet. So I have a lot of work left to do before the barn gets ready next week. But we're making progress and things are going well. And one of the things we need to do is add a mini set of steps, like 2-3 steps to the loft of the barn, because there are 2 levels of the loft. And we need to make it so you can get from one to the other safely. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So here's the loft. You can tell there's an upper level and a lower level, obvious. Come up the stairs onto the lower level and then come around here and then up here to go to the upper level. So we want to make this doable. It's roughly 24 inches. So it's going to be 3 8-inch steps. And I'm just going to build those. I'm not going to use stringers like I did the main stairs downstairs. I'm just going to build like platform that'll go up little by little. But that's the job for today. And then once I've got those done, I'll be able to finish off the rest of this upper level floor of the loft, to finish that off, and everything will look good. So that's the job for today that I'm working on, and we'll see how it goes. Here we go. So full disclosure, I had fully intended to show you a video, kind of a fast-moving video of the construction of the steps, of building the 2 steps up here in the loft, from the lower loft to the upper loft, but it was really busy. The electricians were here, the people were hanging drywall in the house, a lot of other stuff was coming and going, and I kept forgetting to hit play, and so I never quite did that. But I did finish these steps, the 2 steps from the lower loft to the upper loft, but I never got a video to show you the steps of building the steps, whatever. But let me show you how it turned out. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I hope you are too, so let me know what you think. So here's what they look like. Now I'll tell you what I did. I built a structure underneath, 2 steps, milled out of, just ply or 2x4s and everything, and solid, sturdy. You can jump up and down on them. But what I really like is how it looks like it's just always been there. It's been a part of the barn. I'll tell you why that is. The treads are 2 pieces of wood that were up here in the loft. Just you can see there's still some wood just up there. And though that wood has been there who knows how long. I'm probably since the rest of this wood here, a couple hundred years. And so it has a weathered look, but it's 2 inches thick and they're solid. You could just, again, jump up and down on those, and those are solid. And so those, I think, look great. It matches the look of the rest of the barn. And then for the risers, to cover over the structure, the 2x4 structure, what I did was I took some of the siding. Now, this barn was built in two stages. And you can see on one of the inside walls what used to be the outside wall, and there's this cedar-shaped siding on it. And so I've taken some of that off because it's going to be in Janet's kiln room where no one can see it, and we have to cover it with cement board anyway. And I've used it as the backing for the risers. And so I think it's given it a great look. I love the way it turned out. It's solid, it looks great, and it fits very well in this barn. And it's going to make it easy anytime to walk up and down these stairs, for ease of access. When Janet has her market, It will make it easy for multiple people to come and go up and down at the same time, so it won't create much of a traffic jam. And if we have other events in here, it'll make that easy as well. I really love the way those turned out. They look like they've been here all along. They look like they just belong in this barn. They're the perfect complement to the look and the feel and the ambiance of this loft, and it makes it much more functional and usable. But that's the last of all the stairs we had to do or redo here in the barn. And so that's it for the stairs for now. So here is a taste of what we're going to do next week. Yeah, so today we want to take a break on all the renovations just to give you a bit of an update. The barn isn't done yet, the house isn't done yet, but we're excited that this weekend, tomorrow actually, no, in 2 days actually, Janet is having her first Christmas market in the barn. Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of the Old Barn on Ann Street. If you haven't already become one of our subscribers, why not click on the portrait of the barn and become one of our subscribers? We would love to add you to our subscriber family. Until then, I hope you have a good week, and we'll see you next week on the Old Barn on Ann Street.